and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
He'll bring it out. It's down. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Got some work to do here on 2nd and 8 from the 20. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown Rebels. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the LSU Tigers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He couldn't get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you find yourself behind the chains.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Number 17, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Here's Brown to begin the drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, and then you can go make big plays.
And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Foley. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Great place to start for this offense. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
RPO complete to open the drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. Got a man, it's Skinner. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
Finds his man. It's McCoy. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll give it to Brown. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. Using his legs, it's Lacey. There's a crease. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wideout. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Alexander. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incomplete.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And how about that on third down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. Third down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the foot.
Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll start on the ground with Brown. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Richardson. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must-score, but, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field, see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Man, those are frustrating because you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Unloads to the right. Complete in the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on first down. Going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense. Now, they haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've got no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field. Another incompletion for this offense. They can't get anything going.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Touchdown, Cardinals. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Gators will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for room. It's Lacy. At the 35, he's got
Nigga, bye-bye, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Bye-bye. Touchdown. Shut the fuck up. Let's go. Hey, man, touchdown. Touchdown.
These offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off.
Oh, no, man. I gotta go practice, bro.
Run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
I ain't gonna touch my lineup either. I can, but I'm not.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to go for a big one. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Bringing the heat. Finds space on the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Hold on. Hello, how you doing, Mr. Morton? Speak, how can I help you? Hey, Mr. Morton, how you doing today? Yes, sir. How can I help you? Yeah. I'm literally almost finished working on the unit. I'm inside someone's residence. I can speak with you and literally, just give me just a moment. Go ahead.
The Gators peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
No. I don't know about the 2-3 weeks out of time. Boy.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the USC Trojans and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Lincoln Riley before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Rebels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
Solid.
Hit that motherfucker, but that bitch straight.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Running inside, it's Jordan. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Right down the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're testing the right side here. Here's a little room there. Ripping through the defense. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them.
Hey, that bitch, I'm getting down. Ohio State. So, get that bitch. I know that's my bitch. I don't see that shit, though. Fuck with you. That's you. I don't see that shit, nigga.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Buckeyes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for space. It's Lacey. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Runs through the tackle. There's some room, and runs through another one. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Makes the grab on the left. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to get him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Gill. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in first and goal. They are feeling it.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye player.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Say it. Makes the grab. It's Johnson.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the yards with their football? A little ballet moment. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll move the wide receiver. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They're going to run it to the right. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the...
Could be an alley. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Turns it on down the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Julian saying to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. On the run, it's Lacey. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Rebels are in the red zone. They'll give it to him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Number 17, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a crease to the left. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Zayn throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Rebels. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
28, Ohio State, 7.
He'll return it. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Unloads it downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Say it. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense...
Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is... He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't...
Quit.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with the Rebels head coach. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Rebels ready to kick it away first. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to fight. Lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Throwing Sellers. Taking a shot on the first play. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run inside. It's Fuller. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you see him flying around.
Under fire. Escapes the sack. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fuller. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's Sellers to throw. Using his feet to buy time. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Sellers. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to run it in. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he puts through the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Cunningham. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Using his legs, it's Lacey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. To the ground to try to move the chains. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game, and there's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Quarterback down, breaking the field. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense, seeing the ball, spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And I feel like the defense needed that stop. Are already giving up a touchdown, you know, early in this football game. They put another drive together, but great job bowing up, getting that 3rd down stop, and hopefully forcing the field goal.
And And the Gamecocks need to pick it up on 4th down. Fourth down, Sellers. Oh, they're after him. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board. You need players to step up and make plays in those types of situations. That's the kind of play that could lose you this game.
Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Might have a chance. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it out. It's McAllister. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Sellers. He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Rebels offense is back on the field. The run to the left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. To the air, it's Knight. Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in, it's Gill. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to run it left here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Rides to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Might be calling a hot route. Sends him back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distance.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Throwing Sellers. Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. To throw, it's Sellers. He's going to let it go.
Oh!
He should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Now here's Sellers. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's Knight. Makes the catch. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Fights off the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Finds a little space. Picks up the 1st down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Sellers to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. It looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And I tell you what, those slant routes, they're timing routes, and those are really hard to get your hand on the football. Nice job by the defender, seeing it, reacting to it, and getting his mitten there to knock it down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And it's a good sign for this defense, man. The first 2 drives, they put scoring drives together. And they didn't get stops when they needed it. On the 3rd downs, nice job coming up big on a 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, and hopefully now getting off the field.
But wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. Oh, the attempt is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. And the Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half.
Hey, tell me you guys signed you on.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Cunningham. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Got his man. Breaks into the open. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
The Rebels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. He might want
It's a
another
running out
play.
there a little bit ago.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
They got
Mental errors like that just killed drives. We'll see if they can overcome it.
Cool, bro.
Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. On the run, it's Lacey. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. They go right back to it. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Sellers. Working that left side now. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Moving out to the right. He's going to take off. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
To the air on 1st down. Complete. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Throwing, Sellers. A little release to the back. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the 2nd half.
He'll try it again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's Sellers to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, South Carolina! With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half. When he let that go ahead and signal touchdown. He knew it was set.
Well, you got it.
And most of the time you hear about those 50-50 balls out wide. Nowadays, with these guys that are so big and strong and so good at going and getting the ball, it's more like 80-20. And you can see just so hard to defend the fade route.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Cook. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Right on the money. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
You got a copy of it? You got a copy of it?
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Makes the grab.
You just get the feeling this
what's the
defense
trash
is going to make it hard on them, right?
trash?
They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertical.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Oh, wow. Can't even get from up there.
Motion from the back. On 4th down, going to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you've set the other team up for almost automatic points.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels as their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sellers going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it down the field. And he scored! Touchdown, Rebels! The Rebels surge back on top.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25.
Hey, turn out.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. On the ground, it's Fuller. Barrels all the way to the 29 again.
Hey, something. Welcome back.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Running inside, it's McAllister. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
A timely pickup to get the 1st down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. The run inside. It's McAllister. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. He wants to go deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Runs through a man, and he might have space. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
When I'm in a tight game and it's a one-possession game, I do not want to put my defense on the field. You could tell the offense didn't. Great job executing the 3rd down, getting the 1st down, and now we're just going to play the tick, tick, tick game.
The Gamecocks inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, to understand, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I wish I could motherfucker smoke yourself.
Oh shit, yes sir. Free.
What's up, nigga? Yeah.
Hey. Oh shit, dang, that's bad.
A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the Oregon Ducks. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly.
Guys, catching up with the Rebels head coach. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Will kick this away to get us going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Abner. Ooh. The neighborhood getting worse. All black people and kids. Spartans.
It's a run to the left. He's going to be stopped for a big loss. The defense flying around on the first play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's got space. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands
They beat up the lady.
situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get. And he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. We get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, and the coverage is there.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a 1st down.
The back's got it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
A run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
That's the end of one. Still looking for our first points in the ballgame. first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looks left and finds his target there. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is fourth and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Takes the handoff again. Got Pointer in the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oregon.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. Fights through the tackler. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Handoff on a single back formation. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Coaches told us all week that they were going to be aggressive in this ball game, and here they are being aggressive on 4th and 1. The defense is going to line up this way and give them the opportunity to run the football. Might as well take it. And they moved the chains, and here we go.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move now.
What a way! Come on, man.
The line, it'll be a huge loss here.
What?
Crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. And he'll be brought down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there, and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You got to drive the football, layer the football.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the 2nd quarter with a big play. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out. It's Hill. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Caught in the backfield. It's Davison. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet.
He's got a crease. He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going to take off here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
It's a pretty solid job by the quarterback here. At least now the head coach is going to have to make a decision. It's 3rd and forever, and he's able to scramble and at least get themselves in the vicinity where they could potentially go for this. Nice job not forcing it down the field. You don't want to turn the football over, and now they can at least have a decision. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Lacey. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Rebels come to the line to run the hurry out. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Lacy. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker?
Man, this man.
Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. A big defensive score.
He's in a position, Chris, where he just has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group, all around, offensively, defensively, and now certainly heading for a victory.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback operating an empty set. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Cook. And he goes out of bounds, but the ball's now near midfield.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get...
Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep again. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with the big lead.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Cook. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Change of direction.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle, but first down.
Oh, yeah.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. He could go. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Rebels. A crucial pick 6.
He cannot make these types of decisions, Chris. It's a 2-possession game. You force it into a tight window, this is the risk you run. It gets taken back for 6, and now it's a 1-possession game, and you've got to come right back on the field. We're going to find out everything we need to know about this quarterback facing adversity on this next series.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
Tell him out. But tell him.
Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24.
Tell him I called him about that. Tell him I'm gonna get this trash to the
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Trash.
Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Okay.
This takes their second timeout now. The decision to make. What are they going to do on this second down?
Yeah.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Back to pass. It's Moore. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He breaks into the look out, off and running. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. He breaks away for the touchdown. The Ducks with an answer.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lacey. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Coming after him. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Ole Miss will call their 3rd and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. It can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He lets it rip. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Yeah.
So out comes the field goal kicker. He makes it. This becomes a one-score
That's how we
game.
do it. I
This
feel
is to
everything
get it
through
back
easy.
to a one-score
They
game.
just told me to call and get it registered. Let them know. Oh, this is really good.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, they're still down by.
Right now, as long as your team has any further information or if or you need something, they will gladly call you back and we'll go from there, okay?
So, what was he able to do?
Alright, so in this Okay, then, Ms. Apple, was there anything else I can do for you today?
No, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. And say you have some calling for us. Yes, sir. You managed to have a wonderful rest of your day ahead. All right.
They're trying to see who. I think they're trying to see who's supposed to do it. I don't think we'll call them.
Gotta learn how to play more.
Road to Glory. I'm Reese Davis.
Just jumping on, I've been pretty good.
Legendary college career. First, you need to choose the starting point for your journey. Are you a 5-star recruit? Next, it's time to pick your position. We've added 3 new positions this year: tight end, edge, and safety. So you have more ways to play the way you want.
You got Covington on here. Say that. My favorite movie.
Do that to me. Reach now, reach now, reach now.
Open that. Boy, look like you play for Atlanta Falcons, boy. Oh man, Hakeem so impressed when he get when he play. That's how he gonna be dressed. Look, man, Hakeem like this. Well, reason because you know it's cold out here, so you gotta have this little pouch. Hakeem gonna be good. Just like that. Hello, guys. Pretty well Florida.
Next, you'll set your player's skills on the field. But first, you need to choose the legend that you'd like
Who you
to
want him to be
model
like,
your
baby?
player after. Your player's height,
Cam
weight,
Newton?
and physique will be based on the legend you choose. On the right side of the screen,
Michael
you'll
Vick.
see the max potential for each attribute. Once you set your template, you'll have the chance to reallocate the points and customize your player.
I'm looking at the speed. John. Throw the ball far. What? Short throw 91. Throwing at his goal. Throwing far 8. Carrying 93. 6 feet tall. T-Boy.
Here, you can adjust your player's max potential by editing the template allocation of points. This will determine how high you can progress each attribute during your career. Your player's archetype and potential physical abilities will be determined based on your Next, you need to set the mental abilities that tie into your academics, leadership, and brand. You can upgrade these by completing objectives, and they'll activate or deactivate, depending on how well you manage your weekly agenda. Okay, let's review everything and make sure it all looks good. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins.
Did you set the weight in the thing?
Made up. said it. They did. I hope the boy ain't ass. You hold another blunt, yo. See, it's money, man. I thought it was small. So what college you want me to go to, babe? See how this goes. Well, made me go to somebody else, because when I had the last dude I picked, he couldn't throw the ball with us. Damn. There you go. I take it out of that pass. So the quarterback is Trevor. Mom out.
I went out there and pulled the pin.
Somebody out there. Let's see.
The pass to the receiver on first down was complete. He's brought down at the 31. Brings up second down.
Having zero, I'm a puller like you big. Let's see what he can do. On the island, go get it.
Second down was incomplete. It's now third down.
See what you got. We caught that bit. Okay. 18, my deep threat. All right.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Now with a red zone opportunity.
Well, for sure. Should be 2D. Oh.
First down was incomplete on the screen. Brings up second down and goal to go.
High school, y'all can do that too. everything I need to say look. Done.
Intercepted by the Rattlers. And they'll take over 1st and 10. The pass to the tight end on 2nd down was complete. Leads to second down. The second down pass to the wideout. Brought down at the 46-yard line. Third down coming up. Quarterback is set. A loss of 5 yards on the play. It's now second and goal. The second down pass was completed over the middle. Gain of 13. Brings up third and goal. Touchdown, Renegades. Number 2 with the grab in the end zone.
Ah, shit. You gotta assimilate to the Georgia because you still in high school. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, you bought some bread? No. You hungry like a fox. Thanks for doing this. I can't even. It'll be nice to have you. It's going down, you see it? Oh, my speed is bad. One touchdown. I want some chips or some shit. What else? What else we can order on this stuff? See, I want some chips. Some shit. Ice cream. Ice cream good in the freezer we got?
We haven't eaten one since we been here. The ice cream came from
See that they got the hot sauce. They on the hot sauce?
Jones ready to eat hot pickup sausage.
Yeah, good job. That they don't got the big one? The big one. The
The first down pass was complete to the wideout. Brought down at the 4-yard line. Offense is now set up in the red zone.
Okay, I gotta check some.
Hot pipe.
Yeah.
Some pepperoni. Some sausages.
Pepperoni.
You know, it's got a house with a snack.
You want the 4 meat and 4 cheese pieces? Or you want regular just pepperoni?
Is set. A 10-yard loss on the play. Third down coming up.
Pepperoni.
The third down pass towards the receiver is incomplete.
Get that. Look,
How much?
you want meatballs? Want some? What, the ham and cheese?
That's ham and cheese.
This one here, this one here ham and cheese. I already got the pepperoni on the thing.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want some pepperoni.
That's it?
Yeah.
And packets and hot sausage. You just put $25. Right? Total $everybody.
That's it.
The first down pass towards the receiver is incomplete. Brings up second down. The pass on second down was caught by the back. Gain of 3. Third down coming up. The pass on third down towards the receiver is incomplete.
Oh, I lost. I do a kiss. Oh, nah.
LSU?
Nah. Um, Hey, keep playing me, dog. I'm gonna whoop your ass, dog. I told you, quit playing me, bro. Really out of town. I'm trying to get me no opportunity though. That shit said Akron, dog. That ain't even D1, dog. That's fucked up. They saying, dog, that's fucked up, bro. Or is it? Is I'm gonna have a chance to run for a national championship? Before I see, man, I got the ball. Yeah. Down here. 70 yards. Yeah, 2 minutes in the outfield, man. Are you boy gonna be? Mm-hmm. Quarter be good. Said. How about you, man? How about you? You just keep talking. But nada. But good nigga shit. A job had called me. Hey, how would you feel about if working in different hotels? Like shit like if I was to work there, right? I'll be I'll be out of town 2 or 3 weeks at a time. I know you don't want to hear what I said. You don't want to, I mean, it's a traveling job. So I'm talking to my wife about it. I said, I'll be Said Tennessee. The people that can do that. Tennessee, North Carolina, and some other place.
The pass to the receiver on first down was complete. Mark down at the 39-yard line. Second down coming up. Deep pass on second down. Ball's incomplete. Third down coming up.
I was thinking about that too. That's another thing I was thinking about. Dominant, dog. Yeah, that's another thing I said. Yeah, I was thinking about when kids started school and travel to school. You get away from y'all. Shit. Like it works until they're only fucking weak. Are they only fucking weak? Are they on the fucking way? I said I want to fucking know. I want to know if they're on the fucking way. You're telling me this, you're telling me great. You're telling me this, you're telling me that. I want to know if they're on the fucking way. Is they on the fucking way? Is they on the fucking way? Tell me this, you're telling me that. But you're not telling me that. I'm finna wind up at Bethune-Cookman. Nigga finna wind up at Bethune. Hey, bro, this is the last game of the season, bro. Nigga finna wind up at Bethune-Cookman. Damn. Think you done shitty? Oh.
Third down was incomplete. Now, fourth down. Good enough for first down.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Alright. So that king is where? Are you in where?
Stop. Hey. King. King.
Alright, select.
Stop, boy. Yeah, what?
Hey, get some more. Hey. What do you think, babe?
Team. What team? Hey.
He from over there. Get. Nah. Oh, nah. Oh, wait. Oh, my. Wait. Oh. Oh.
Didn't see that.